What's up, guys? Classy Metal here. It is that time of the month already. Metalhead box is here. Um, if you're not familiar with Metalhead box, you're living under a rock somewhere. I'll do a quick rundown. Metalhead box is a monthly subscription service that delivers all of your Metalhead needs to your doorstep every month. They have so many different options to choose from at this point. They're a company that I feel like is really starting to hit their stride. They've been delivering month after month. There were some hiccups the very first in the beginning stages of this whole I guess the process of getting this company up and going. But lately, they've just been knocking the ball out of the park over and over. Been just some really high quality stuff in these boxes. Definitely getting your money's worth. They have so many different options, as I was saying. Now they're a company that actually listens to their customers. They have a just the regular Metalhead box, which I'm about to show you. They have one that if you're a vinyl record collector, they have an LP Metalhead box. I believe they have a couple different options on that. They have what they call the mini Metalhead box. They just introduced a cassette Metalhead box, which is interesting. I would like to see some cassettes in the regular box from time to time as well, but they do have a cassette option. I have the CD. It's not a CD option. It's just the regular Metalhead box. They also let you choose your genre of choice, what you would prefer. I guess your favorite subgenre of metal. You can do black metal, death metal, doom metal, all that type of stuff. I picked the all metal option just because I don't like to corner myself into one specific subgenre of metal. I enjoy pretty much all subgenres for the most part, so I kind of stick with that so I can have I guess a wide array of things that come in every month. They're also very good at getting things from all over the globe. Usually there's stuff from everywhere in my box. They are based out of Canada, but I've gotten bands from all over the world, and it's a pretty nice experience to have all that stuff lumped together and then delivered to your house every month. They recently switched shipping providers, so you get a tracking number now, so that's something positive and moving in the right direction. And as for myself, I know several others as well. Their boxes got delivered quite a bit faster this month, so usually I don't expect mine until maybe a week from now. So it was nice to come home from work today and this be here. I've already gone through this box. That way I could go through, kind of listen to the CDs and that type stuff, so I have a better idea of what I'm talking to you about, as opposed to, hey, I'm just showing you this, I haven't heard it before. Because I've been introduced to quite a few new bands through this box, so I like to have at least a little bit of knowledge going into this video and telling you about it. I guess I'll show the CDs last, because that's probably my favorite thing I always get in each box. This month it came something interesting. They always have interesting things in there, kind of things that you wouldn't expect. This month there was an umbrella, which is kind of fitting. The dogs are going crazy. It's storming its ace off outside. It's getting pretty nasty. We're under tornado watches and all that good stuff. So this umbrella could be kind of fitting. I'll probably leave this in the truck. That way if my wife is out with me, she can use it, because let's be honest, I'm a man and most men are stubborn and don't use umbrellas and that type stuff. But I don't know. I'm not knocking you if you're a man and you use umbrellas. I'm not going to open this up. I don't need any bad luck in my life, but I will show you if I can get the light on it. This umbrella says Raining Blood. It has a nice Slayer, I guess, vibe going on with this umbrella, so that's kind of neat. I guess that's not too bad. If I'm going to have an umbrella, at least it's something metal on the umbrella. Having some trouble getting this thing. I guess I'll get it bundled back up, but that's a neat thing to have there. As I said, I'll probably keep that in my truck, because I'm sure my wife will appreciate having that from time to time. Sticking with the Slayer theme, has this pin. I've gotten several pins through Metalhead box. I've started a bit of a collection. I just dropped it, so sorry. Excuse me while I pick it up. I now have a little spot on my wall with a I guess have you ever gone to the Chinese restaurants where they give you one of those calendars? I know some of you know what I'm talking about, those long calendars. Well, I have one of those, and it was out of date. I guess it was from last year, so I flipped it around, and it does very well for sticking these type pins on. So that's something, if you have one of those laying around, you have a pin collection and you're not sure how to put it up, that's what I'm repurposing that calendar for. Anyway, as I was saying, there is a Slayer pin. It's got the little cassette. Let me try to move my big head back so maybe it'll focus, but my camera is not going to cooperate, it looks like. Anyway, it's just a black, there's a cassette tape, and it says Slayer across the top. There's quite a bit of detail in this pin. I really wish I could get a good look at that for you so you could see it. Just the amount of detail that they put into that's pretty awesome. Slayer's one of those bands either you love or hate. I've seen them a lot. I've seen them live enough times that they hold a special place for me. I do get in the moods from time to time where I want to listen to Slayer. So next up, I'll show the shirt. This was an awesome shirt to get this month. This is from the Finnish black metal band. There's so many, I guess, one of the Finnish black metal bands. There's so many good black metal outfits out of Finland. This is from Horna. Let's see. That artwork is pretty gnarly on that as well. Let you get a good look at that. Speaking of Horna, they actually released a split with the Swiss band Pure this year that was really good. If you haven't checked that out, you need to check out that split between Horna and Pure, especially if you're into black metal. Next up, I'll show the autograph. It was a pretty solid autograph this month as well. I don't know how well you can make that out. That's Kelly Schaefer from Atheist. Atheist is they're really hard to nail down. Death / thrash. They have like a technical death. They have jazzy sounds, and they're very original band. I enjoy the album Jupiter. I'm one of the few people that thinks that's their favorite Atheist album. I love that album. I've listened to it so many times. One thing about Kelly Schaefer, the man has to love his fans and love metal enough to be a part of this box. The man has carpal tunnel, and no telling how many of these autographs he had to sign for this. Man, my hat is off to you, Kelly, for this. That's awesome. Great addition to the Metalhead box this month, and glad to have that. I have to find somewhere to hang that up because it is one of my favorite ones that I've received so far through Metalhead box. This month had 3 discs in it. I'm going to go in the order that I listen to them. As I said, I've already checked these out, so I'd have a better idea, which was a good thing because I knew nothing about any of these when I got it. The first one is an album that I've seen the artwork for advertised around. It's on a label that I've kind of fallen in love with through the Metalhead box. I've gotten so many good releases from this label. This is a black market metal label. I've come to the conclusion if I see that stamp on a CD that it's probably going to be some pretty high quality stuff, and this album here is no exception. This is Soul de Sangre, I believe is how you pronounce that, with their self-titled release. This came out maybe a month ago. It hasn't been. Well, I got see the humidity in here. There's fingerprints on the case. Let me try that again. This came out maybe a month ago, and this band is out of Colombia. As you can see, I don't know how well you can pick that up, but all of the album titles and the lyrics are in Spanish. The intro to this, I love the intro into this album. They have a very Latin theme going on, and that carries over into their death metal. This is a death metal band on Black Market Metal. There's some pretty solid death metal outfits on that label now. As I said, this band is so original to me. I haven't heard something like this in this format. As I was saying, they bleed over a Latin theme, a Latin music theme into death metal, and they do it so well. I'm at a loss for words, but it's definitely an album that I think I'm going to find myself returning to over and over, at least for the time being, because I find myself wanting to listen to this more. I will link up in the description anything I can find on at least the CDs in this month's box, so you can check this music out, because I like to kind of promote the music and let you guys listen to it and see if your feelings on it are close to what I'm feeling as well. The next one is one that I didn't think I was going to like at all, because I looked up kind of read about the band a bit before I checked the music out. This is a band called Mindwork, and when I was reading about it, it said progressive thrash slash death, and I just didn't have high hopes for this. This is on Dive Bomb Records, which is I guess a sister um, label with Tribunal Records. I did a Tribunal Records unboxing, grab bag unboxing on this channel not too long ago. I guess that's a shameless plug. Go check that out if you haven't. Tribunal Records has a lot of metalcore and that type stuff. Dive Bomb seems to be the heavier side of that record label. As I was saying, I didn't have high hopes for this. This is as I said, Mindwork with their album Eterea, I guess is how you pronounce that. I think this album's been out for a while as well. I think this came out in 2012, and I really wasn't expecting to enjoy this at all. Then I got to listen to it, and it kind of grew on me a little bit. It has the death thrashy vocals going on. Then it had some cleans come in that pretty much save the vocals for me in this. It was very intriguing to me. I'm looking forward to spending a little bit more time with that, because just in the amount of time that I was able to listen to this, it grew on me. I started off thinking I wasn't going to like it, and it started growing, and I find myself wanting to return and listen to a little bit more of that. So, as I said, that's Mindwork with Eterea, I believe is how you pronounce that. Makes me want to check out a little bit more on Dive Bomb Records. I wasn't super familiar with Tribunal when I got that grab bag, and I found some stuff through there that I really enjoyed. So now I think I need to branch out and check some of the Dive Bomb material as well. The last band that I'm going to show is a band out of Canada. This is a self-released album. This is a black metal band, just straightforward black metal, just hateful, evil, cold stuff, and it was everything that I've heard from it so far has been fantastic. I haven't made it through the whole album, but I'm definitely looking forward to spending time with this one as well. This is a Black Empire with Of Fire and Soul, and you can just see how dark and hateful that just the artwork on that. It looks like a picture straight out of hell. People just walking off the edge into the lava. I don't know how well you can make that out. There we go. There's the back. And the inside. I'm not sure if I showed the inside of the Mindwork album as well. So let me go ahead and show that one. Sorry about that. Trying to rush through this a little bit so I can get through it. So hopefully the power doesn't go out, because as I said, it's getting pretty nasty here as far as the weather goes. Fantastic. Another fantastic month for the Metalhead box. I'm so happy to see this company doing well. I want to give support to them anytime that I possibly can. As I said, they have so many different options now. They have pretty much anything to fit your needs. I will link up Metalhead box in the description so you can go check them out. Definitely go do that. They do a lot of giveaways too. There's giveaways each month where you can win free Metalhead boxes. So if nothing else, go in there and try to get yourself a free one. The bands on this were all amazing. I got a wide assortment of different kinds of music, of metal to go with this month. That's one reason I do the all metal box. I got a little bit of everything, and I'm pretty happy with that. So definitely a A+ month for me. I have some other stuff coming up that I want to show. I'm putting together a little care package for Bono over at Good Music Promotions. So that's something that I know he's probably looking forward to, and I can't wait for you guys to see what I've kind of put together for him. So I guess that was a plug for Bono. I'll link him up in the description as well, because I really enjoy his channel and think he has some good things going on over there. So definitely go check his channel out and see what he's got going on there. I'll quit rambling now. That's all I've got for now. So anyway, stay classy, stay metal. Thanks again to the Metalhead box, and I will see you all very soon.